Welcome to Trinity College Dublin and to Academic Practice. My name is Pauline Rooney and I'm the lead for our project, which is titled Digital by Design, Building Capacity for Digital Education. Digital by Design is about building capacity for digital education across Trinity at personal, disciplinary and organisational levels. Institutional responses to COVID-19 have placed digital learning at the heart of Trinity. The vast majority of teaching and learning practices at Trinity are now digitally mediated, and this is unlikely to change in the short or medium term. We have learned much during our pandemic pivot to digital teaching and learning. However, an emergency pivot is very different to digital education by design, where digital teaching and learning activities are purposefully designed and underpinned by robust pedagogical principles. This is a key moment, one where we can build on what we have learned from our pandemic experiences of digital learning to mainstream evidence-based digital education practices in support of next generation teaching and learning. Digital by Design responds to this opportunity and to clear institutional and sectoral strategic priorities around capacity planning for digital education. Trinity's Strategic Plan 2020 to 2025 focuses on embedding and mainstreaming next generation teaching and learning practices across programme curricula by committing to, for example, developing a full spectrum digital learning strategy, enabling more diverse and more flexible learning and programme delivery, nurturing a partners in learning approach, and establishing a new curriculum hub to support continuous pedagogical renewal. Trinity's priorities align with the European Commission's strategic objectives, which call for enhanced digital skills in all those who teach, and which highlight the need for effective digital capacity planning at organisational level. Similarly, Ireland's National Forum emphasises the importance of supporting those who learn, teach and lead in higher education to critically apply digital technologies in order to enhance learning, teaching and overall digital capability. Digital by Design builds on what we have learned during the pandemic pivot to digitally mediated teaching, and it responds to strategic, institutional and sectoral priorities around capacity planning for digital education at multiple levels. Digital by Design aims to do this using a partners in learning approach, committing to 4 key outcomes. We will identify core pedagogic requirements and competences for digital teaching, learning and assessment across the disciplines. We will develop a comprehensive, evidence-based professional development framework for digital education that addresses differentiated disciplinary requirements. We will develop 2 online modules or micro-credentials targeted at teaching staff and graduate teaching assistants, focusing on enhancing core pedagogic competences in digital teaching, learning and assessment and aligning with the EU's DigComp Edu framework. And finally, we will build and support disciplinary communities of practice focused on digital teaching, learning and assessment strategies within cognate fields. We anticipate that Digital by Design will have a significant positive impact on Trinity teaching staff and students. For teaching staff, the creation of a research-based professional development framework for digital education will support the mainstreaming of digital teaching, learning and assessment activities which are purposefully designed and underpinned by robust pedagogical principles. The 2 online modules will empower teaching staff and graduate teaching assistants to adopt and further innovate on their use of strategies for high-quality teaching and learning in digital contexts. And the establishment of communities of practice will enable the exchange and showcasing of good practice across the disciplines. For our students, the adoption of high-quality digital teaching, learning and assessment strategies differentiated according to their disciplinary needs will significantly enhance their teaching and learning experiences. Our partners in learning approach will also ensure that digital teaching, learning and assessment activities are informed by and designed in partnership with students. Ultimately, Digital by Design aims to enhance the student learning experience at Trinity by optimising the learning and development opportunities for our students and by engaging meaningfully with students across Trinity and the wider community. Digital by Design will act as a key enabler of student success.